Hi, and welcome to Indie Investigations. My name is James Bartholomew, and today we're listening to a game called... Well, today we're looking at a game called... We're not listening to it, we're watching it on TV screen. It's video, visual, that's what you're watching. If you're listening, listen to the podcast version of this. We're looking at the game called The Sun and Moon by Daniel Linson. It's essentially a platforming game where you use momentum of the ball that you are to get around the level. It's really cool, and we're going to take a look at it today. We've got our options here. We're going to be looking at visuals. We've got full screen, ability to scale. This stuff will be for when you're off screen. We've got pulse and flash. I have those set like that. It looks better, it feels more playable. Audio settings are as normal, so we'll turn down music here, so it's easy for you guys to hear what I'm saying. And there we go, isn't that better? And we'll do the same to sound as well. And there we go. Go back, we've got our controls. These are all fairly simple, apart from down here where you see the question marks, which I'll explain to you guys later as we get to using them. And then mute misc. Turning Ghost on allows you to see how your characters have died before. I like that in games where it's necessary, but in this one, it feels a little bit like it's cluttering up the screen, making it less easy to judge what you're doing. So here we go, straight into the game. Go down here to level 1, where it shows the controls at the beginning, which is fantastic to see. And it just says, do it. It's just like, okay, I have 3 balls, so I'm going to collect them, because that's what I've done in all the other platforming games I've collected. And you're done. Super simple, nice and easy, done. So move on to level 2, where it introduces the question mark button, but doesn't tell you what to do with it. So okay, let's see. Shift, nothing. If I jump while holding shift, that happens. Okay, if I let go of shift, nothing. So shift maybe lets me go into the walls. So let's jump down here. Okay. Let go again. So I'm trying to get up there. What if I do that? Okay. And so that's what you see, where you see what I mean by being able to control your momentum. You have to understand how moving through the blocks with that on is going to affect where your character moves. And that's the crux of the game, is going through and collecting those little balls while holding on the shift button and without dying. Move to a more difficult level now. We'll move to this level, level 4. Okay, so jump up there. Okay. Okay. Do the same over here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Done. But as you can see, there are more levels, and if you jump up here, it changes color. We're at level 22 now. And this level I've actually been stuck on for a little while, so see if I can do it now. We have to get up there somehow, right? So we're going to jump down here. What I think we need to do is we need to jump down here and then do that, and then use momentum from... And there you go, that's my first death. And as you can see, it has an instantaneous respawn, which is very nice in this kind of game, because it allows you to get back into the game pretty easily, without having to worry about where you are in the game. Not having to worry about making a lot of progress and not being able to get back to the point you're in currently. It's a lovely mechanic to see. And there we go, that was progress. So we need to basically use momentum from this smaller area here to get up as that high. Okay, so there we go, that's something. And there we go, so that's at the top. So if we do that, okay. And it definitely feels like a game where you are using your brain a lot, which is nice. A good puzzle game makes you do that and makes it feel like when you are solving things, you're getting there yourself, and that's definitely happening here. I'm definitely feeling like I'm making progress, which is nice. I mean, it's nice to know that I'm the one solving the problems. There we go. Now it's just going back up there to get that one. Which might not be as easy as I just said it would be. And that's where the respawn comes in handy, because now I know how to do it. I don't have to wait for a loading screen, which would be where I'm getting angry. And of course, momentum builds as you move through the rock. So it's all about staying inside the, I don't know what it is, clay, for as long as you can before having to come back out. So the higher you jump from, and the quicker you get inside the rock. There we go. The quicker you can, or the higher you jump. And now I died again, which is a bother. I won't lie, it's a bother. It's very bothersome that I died then. Especially since I was so close to the end of the level. Well, I've been stuck on for a little while now. And there we go. That's that level done. In 8 seconds, which is good. I like that the time goes back to when you first got to the level. We'll do another level I haven't seen before. We'll come down here, we'll do level 13. Okay, so we've got one block up there. So it looks like for this one we have to go downwards, back up, and then straight up, like that. And they're really quick puzzles. Like, you don't have to think about them for a while. It's just like, I want to try this. And then if you fail, it's like, oh, okay, I'll try something else. There's not a whole lot to get stuck being frustrated at, which is nice. However, it's also pretty easy for it to, if you don't hit the solution immediately, you can get annoyed pretty quick. Because all the rest have been instant gratification, you know. That's level 1? I? Level I. Let's see what level I is. Okay. That's an enemy. Okay. I did not know there were enemies in this game. Oh, and there's actually more things to collect now too. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like there's a couple of, maybe bonus mode, I guess? Okay. That's interesting. That was cool. I totally didn't expect that at all. Let's come around here, we'll do level 20. Is he following? He's only in that level. Okay. So I guess that's a bonus level of sorts. Oh, that's right. It's definitely one where you have to be very good at timing things. Especially in the case of this level, apparently. There we go. You can see why I'm saying it's interesting, is because it's very instant, very much this is how I have to do it. There's no, I have to solve this puzzle, I'm going to sit here for 3 minutes and think. It's, I'm going to solve this puzzle now, and I'm going to finish it now. Instant gratification is a great thing to have in a puzzle game, because it doesn't bog down the player in, and make him frustrate him or her. And this game captures it very well. As you can see, we're going to unlock one more level so we can move on to the 20s patch over there. So we'll do one up here again. We'll do level 25, which looks like it should be. Okay, so you see the issue here is we're not moving out of the rock quickly enough. So it's taking us a little while to get out there. Ah. You see there, by jumping back into it, all the momentum transfers into our jump upwards. So if we do that, drop it there. Like that. Done. That's what's cool, is the mechanics things you stumble upon and you use to, and you learn really quickly. And by chance, and you get there really easily once you figured it out. It's a very fun little game, and I recommend that you guys check it out if you're into puzzle games. Once again, it's by Daniel Lisson, and it's coming out on Steam on today, the 14th of November, for $10, and it's definitely worth picking up if you're into puzzle games or platformers. As you can hear, the soundtrack's great, and it's a really fun thing to mess around in. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Every person that hits that subscribe button makes me feel like I'm doing a good job of what I want to do. So thank you so much for doing that, and you can follow me on Twitter at Iyagovos. You can see other things I write, produce, podcast at www.initiativecheck.com or at www.indie-love.com. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and have a fantastic day. You guys rock.